Hello, my name is Allison Waldron. You may also know me as Inspired Jelly W. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing fan art on a video game I've been really enjoying lately. From the characters to the dialogue and the lore, and I'm going to be doing fan art on Deltarune. And yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with the game and wanted to do fan art on the fun game. So let's get started. When I started working on this illustration piece, I really want to do a fun composition. So for inspiration, I ended up looking up Deltarune screenshots to kind of see if anything would kind of get those creative gears going. And I found a screenshot of Kris, Susie, and Ralsei fighting two Virvircoons. And I always thought the Virvircoons designs were really fun, so I decided to have this screenshot be the inspiration for it, and also the reference as well. And then when I actually started getting into the sketching of it, I actually decided to take like the little canister that the soul is in, that you gotta like move around in, and I decided to take that and rotate it into a diamond orientation. And by doing that, it actually created this really neat diamond composition for the entire illustration altogether. So you end up having like the two Virvircoon on the bottom, and then the fun gang up at the top, and it ends up creating a diamond shape. And I just thought that was really neat. And then after doing the sketching, I started working on the actual colors. Normally, I would go into line art, but in this case, I actually also went for a lineless style. Similar to the art style I did for Animal Crossing. The only difference here is that I had the background be completely black to match with Deltarune, and I ended up using very saturated and vibrant colors to also kind of match with like the colors of the Dark World in Deltarune. And then kind of after deciding like, these are pretty much the colors I want to go with, I started working on Ralsei, Susie, and Kris. For Ralsei was actually quite easy to color and draw. I had a lot of fun with him. Especially since for chapter 2 of Deltarune, we actually get to see more of Ralsei's actual fur and face. And how the fact that he has pink horns, and like that's so cute. And so like obviously I gotta add that to the illustration. That's fun. And then after doing Ralsei, I ended up going into Susie. Susie was actually quite a struggle. The struggle really happened once I actually got to doing her mouth, coloring and drawing her mouth. Because originally I actually had her showing her eyes, but later on I decided to hide them with her hair. Which meant I couldn't really go with the original sketch I had in mind for her mouth. So it was like a lot of trial and error for like trying to figure out like how to get her mouth right without very much being like a little like cat shaped mouth. But also kind of going with like that kind of like that mouth style I normally draw my characters in which you get like the two dashes and then a line that goes across them. But I eventually ended up finding one that I really liked and also showcased her teeth, which was great. And then after doing Susie, I ended up going into drawing and coloring Kris. Kris was probably the most fun, and they've always been the most fun for me to draw. Because for them, like they're a knight. Who wouldn't have fun drawing a knight and armor pieces? Especially when with doing Kris's, fan art, I tend to have a lot of fun with the more character design aspect of that, because I'm trying to take a pixelated art of like their really cool armor suit and then actually turning that into into something that matches more of my style. But with the help from the color palettes, the different colors I'm choosing, I end up with something I really enjoyed and really liked. Now, of course, there were some technical difficulties, but with the recording process. But fortunately, I was still able to save the recording for for, you know, this drawing, which I'm really happy about. It's a freaking fly. But yeah, let's see how it turned out. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this video. Even with the technical difficulties recording it, I still had a lot of fun. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this video. If you liked the video, please give it a like, comment down below, you know, share it with people. It really helps the algorithm. And yeah, if you also want to see more from me, you can subscribe to my channel at InspiredJiw. And I'm gonna be trying to post more videos on the weekends, and I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I think that's also going to be all for me. If you like to buy this as a print, I'll be uploading it to my Redbubble. And that is going to be all from me. I hope that you guys have an amazing day.